Creativity, again. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learned how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely nature-related, right? You decided to take it a step further, though. You had a magical crystal you found in a cave last month to your scarecrow to turn it into a sentient being. The scarecrow is very grateful to have been made alive. You take your new friend out for a soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then you're forced to disassemble him so the next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated Monster Scout first. The scouts appreciate your dedication to the organization. You're awarded +2 creativity. That's yeah. You're resorting your collection of Pokemon cards, right? Thinking wistfully of the Terry the Taxman you once traded for an Arctic colonialist, Ernest Shackleton, when you're interrupted.
There you are, homie. We're looking everywhere for you.
Those words warm your heart more than any fire ever could. Even more the wildfire for which Damien is presumably searching desperately once more.
I'm searching desperately for the wildfire once more.
And there it is.
Since you were such a big help last time, I thought you might want to try again. I mean, you weren't such a big help as to actually bring the wildfire, but I did appreciate your support and enthusiasm, and mostly if I do find the wildfire, I'm going to need a witness to prove it. I realized our approach last time was all wrong. Yes, we pulled off something radical and metal, as only I could, and with you watching, I guess. But is fire most known for being radical and metal? Yes, of course it is, but it's also known for being dangerous and reckless, obeying no laws and fearing nothing. The wildfire will not appear simply to those who are radical and metal, or it totally would have already come to me. I need to do something truly, unmistakably dangerous and reckless to lure that sneaky wildfire out. Any thoughts?
You're so tempted to tell Damien that the appearance of wildfire is based on weather and foliage, not worthiness, and RV was just fucking with him. But doing that would be against your own interests, since it would cut short this valuable bonding time. So you make up some reckless, dangerous, stupid bullshit, because apparently putting your crush in danger is worth it for you as long as you can do shenanigans with him. You should really do some introspection about this later, vis-a-vis your priorities and ethics, but for now, you pitch Damien the best idea you've got. Enroll in an expensive university and declare a useless major that has no job security. So reckless. Someone truly reckless would travel at 150 miles in a Ferrari being driven by a cat. Cats don't give a fuck. I don't know. Someone truly reckless would travel at 150 miles in a Ferrari being driven by a cat. Cats don't give a fuck. Enroll in an expensive university and declare a useless major that has no job security. So reckless. That sounds like potential creativity, but also sounds like potential for smarts because it's a university. I don't know. Sometimes like what it's checking, it seems very obvious, but other times just it feels like it goes several ways. And like the bottom one feels like it could potentially be bold, whereas it could also potentially be a fun.
I'm gonna risk the biscuit and go with bottom. Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm into it. And I can always scare up a Ferrari at a moment's notice, because that's how badass I am. But where the fuck are we gonna get a cat?
Greetings, fellow organic life forms.
I love him. Oh, hello, friend Damien. Hello, friend homie.
This cat is a good cat.
I believe it. I found this cat in the woods, and I've been searching for the rightful owner.
Well, you found him. That's me, the rightful owner of this cat.
Is this true, friend Damien? You do not seem like the type to voluntarily take care of a small helpless creature with love and care.
Well, according to some people, I've completely changed and am no longer a hardcore badass, so I need this cat to lean into that and complete my transformation into a responsible, non-reckless person.
Ooh. I'm so glad to hear that. I will return the cat to you. I feel like we have much more in common now that I know you care for this cat the way I care for my plants.
Yes, of course. I'm not going to do anything reckless or dangerous with this cat. Smash cut 2.
Wait, did Damien just say smash cut? Oh shit, that was a smash cut somehow. You're now speeding down a highway at 200 miles per hour in a Ferrari driven by the cat. Driven is in quotes because the cat has no thumbs and its little paws don't reach the gas pedal. So it's a cat in the driver's seat and Damon's foot fucking gunning the Ferrari. The Ferrari crashes spectacularly, of course. You escape unscathed because you're the protagonist of your own life. Damien does a dive roll out of the Ferrari, clutching the cat to his chest.
That's Damien style, baby.
Woohoo! I did it! I saved the cat, proving that although I'm a badass with a stone cold exterior, I have a heart of gold. Well, that was actually pretty sick. Yes, there's no way the Wildfire can doubt the worthiness of that cat. It was the one driving the Ferrari. I'm sure the Wildfire will appear to it soon. I didn't even think of that. Don't worry, we'll get it next time and find that Wildfire once for all. Just watch us.
Us? We? Seems like Damien is starting to think of you as a team. Sick. +2 fun and +1 charm is all yours, baby. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Whoa! I hope that fire is safe.
My fashion boy and other. You look across the campfire and see Damien and Milo playing backgammon. As a secret backgammon champion yourself, you just have to play winner. But as soon as you arrive...
Ah!
Wow, flipping the board when you lose. What a surprise. If you just kept playing, you'd get good soon enough.
No, I don't want to keep playing. This game is stupid and the board cheated.
You realize you always do this, right?
Do what? No, I don't. I always keep things spicy and unpredictable. What do I always do? You're wrong.
You do try new things, explore new hobbies, new sides of yourself. But one false move and you're back to the old crime and arson and anger issue stick. What's that about, buddy?
Well, I just, crimes and arson are kind of my thing, In Spooky High, that was pretty much all I did, unless people knew my secret sides. I've already toned that way down at Camp Spooky. With my reputation suffers. I'm Damien LaVey, bitches. Legendary bad boy. But there's just generally less crime and arson to do. And also, I know I do a good job at hiding this, but I'm not exactly the best at wilderness survival skills.
You do not do a good job at hiding it. I know that. We all know that. You tried to set up a tent using a katana.
Exactly. I didn't even stab anyone with it. What if I'm losing my edge? What if people stop liking me?
I'm sure they won't. Don't you think people will love you even more when they find out about your secret passion for makeup or your adorable relationship with your dads? And even if they didn't, who cares? Life is about finding what makes you happy, not what you think will make other people happy. In fact, at Camp Spooky, Damien already has more dimension than Spooky High Damien. Imagine what after Camp Spooky Damien will be like. We need to brainstorm our next evolution. Ooh, you love brainstorming and interfering in other people's lives. You know Damien's next move, for show. Crimes, arson, and makeup, but rocking an exciting new facial hairstyle. New beard, new you. After summer camp, get ready for the ultimate evolution, or should we say quadruple revolution. It's figure skating, Damien. That sounds a bit Milo. We're just gonna go with beard.
Fuck yeah! Now we're talking. That's the kind of new experience I'd be totally open to.
But that's not a new experience at all. That's the two things you're most known for, plus the one secret passion you're already starting to be known for.
Nuh-uh. New facial hair is an exciting new adventure and totally counts as switching it up. Don't you see? It's actually almost impossible for me to grow facial hair. Probably because my chiseled jawline and cheekbones are so rock solid that the hair follicles can't burst through the toughness to grow properly.
As an aspiring hairstylist, you must know that's not how it works.
All I know is that nothing's better than arson, except for arson while rocking a sweet Rasputin beard. Or I could rock some mutton chops while mutton chopping up a safe during a bank heist. Or sport a handlebar and mustache while unsportingly removing the handlebars from a bike, thus sabotaging a race and winning millions of dollars.
And I'm no longer comfortable having my brand associated with yours. Goodbye, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
They just don't understand your brilliance, homie. Your vision of my facial hair is far beyond its time. You're goatee Nostradamus. Also, what kind of facial hair do we think Nostradamus had? Because I could wear that to predict my next arsons.
You're pretty sure that predicting your own actions just means planning, but why bother correcting Damien at this point? Instead, the two of you debate what facial hair would be most flattering, which gives you an opportunity to stare intently at his face all night without coming across as creepy. Living the dream. The goateed, mutton-chopped, handlebar stashed, crime and arson to make up, but with a mustache doing dream. I love this shit. Skills, baby. Beginners. Alright. One. Don't fuck me here. Don't fuck me. One's gonna fuck me. No. No. You're pushing me off the genie. You're pushing me off the genie. No, no, where am I? Oh god, no, that looks bad. That looks bad. Is that, what the fuck is that? Ski mask. Okay.
The ski mask was imbued with magic, my friend. It's a magical object to let someone go incognito. But since you just drank it, I guess your inner stats will go incognito now.
Let's do this.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. No, no, no. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no. God, that fucking blows. Oh. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Dude, I fucking hate that. I just know creativity and boldness were the two things I was like really doing well on. Beyond that, I don't fucking know. Oh god, I hate this. I hate this. This is gonna fuck me over so hard. Alright, whatever. That day there's a guest speaker at the Monster Scouts HQ. She's a Were Eagle Monster Scout here to tell you all about advancing through the levels. Her speech is surprisingly interesting. She started out at Camp Spooky just like you and worked super hard to earn every single badge. She also hints at some possible foul play, including her murdering a higher level scout and wearing her skin as a disguise in order to advance through the ranks. Sure is inspiring. You're too busy flirting with your friends to dedicate that kind of time to Monster Scouts, but still, her speech instills you with +2 creativity. Yeah, thanks, wish I could see that. You and Damien are engaging in that classic camp prank of taking a bunch of other campers' sheets and tying them together to create a complicated net involving a Rube Goldberg-esque deadfall trap.
Whoa, you're a pro!
Thank you.
Nah, nice work, homie. Our friends will never know what hit them, especially if it kills them. Hand me my bag, will you? Need to find the hilarious metal spikes for the bottom of the pit. Ugh, it's so hard to find anything in this bag. My aunt's packed it full of useless shit like a water purifier, non-perishable food, and a pillow. Why? Perfectly capable of smothering people with my bare hands. Huh, I didn't notice this before.
Damien holds aloft a bottle, inside of which swirls a dark black and gold liquid? Mist? It's hard to say exactly, also the bottle screaming death to the levees at the top of its metaphorical lungs. Your time will come, your reign will end, bad stuff is gonna happen.
This bottle is weird as shit. My dad's packed all kinds of useless camping supplies in here. A tent, backpack, halberd. This is the most confusing of all. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is it? What do I do with it? Ah!
Bottle seems to be causing Damien a great deal of distress. Better come up with a reasonable explanation so the two of you can move the fuck on with your day. It's a novelty alarm clock. Since people already hate their alarms, why not have an alarm that hates you back? It's a hunting accessory to lure ducks by mimicking their noises. Man, ducks sure are getting weird these days. What the fuck are either of these checking? What the fuck are either of these checking? Oh, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Let me see my stats, please. God, I fucking hate this. I hate this so much. I am so boned. I fucking hate this. Ugh. That bottom one sounds creative. Maybe, please.
That's crazy enough to work.
Bold, fucking even better.
Alright. I knew haunting threats to my life and my family sounded familiar. Now I know exactly why. That's the sound that ducks make. To the lake. Here's the plan. Grab some sticks, have the bottle make duck noises, wait for ducks to come, chase them with sticks.
Damien sets the bottle down and begins to shriek.
The eighth circle will fall. Down with the levees. Down with the usurper kings.
To your utter shock, ducks do in fact come swaddling over, but these are no average ducks, oh no. These are super jack ducks with spiky hair and spiky teeth and spiky tattoos. These are buff ducks. Someone talking shit about the kings of hell? A duck with an eye patch asks. 'Cause that's our jam. Starting fights with demons is what we do.
Fight me, dude!
Get wrecked, duckies!
Damien immediately sets to chasing the ducks around with his stick. What? Oh god, no, not a stick. Our one weakness. Years of training and careful planning for nothing. The sound of Boo Paul's lip sync for your death fills the air. It's Damien's ringtone, and since he has his hands full with the shtick, you answer on speaker for him. Hello, our sweet little Prince of Hell, says Stan, the King of Hell. We wanted to see how you were doing at camp.
Metal!
I'm fucking awesome! Thanks for the sick duck lure, dads.
Duck lure? Asked Lucien, the other King of Hell. I don't remember packing you a duck lure, but I was very busy swapping people's eyeballs with a scoop of anthill that day.
Yeah, give me a bottle full of black and gold smoke that screams endlessly about how much it hates us and wants us dead. You know, a duck lure.
Oh, Lucien, you silly Billy Warlord. I told you to pay more attention when packing Damien's bag. Damien, that's not a lure, that's allure.
Sorry, what now?
Allure Vexraz, commander of the rebel armies of the Forbidden Black Flame. When he lost the war, we put his soul into a bottle. Meant to pack a thermos, but I must have packed that instead.
Those ducks are for real.
No, weird? Oh, weird. Because it totally brought ducks to us. Handsome, very buff ducks.
Oh, says Stan. Those must be the Dark-Winged Ducks. A great Dark-Winged Duck, A group of mercenaries who are sworn enemies of the Levays, but who have been in unknown location for the last 10 years. And you use the soul to discover their location and defeat them. Good for you, son.
Just wanted to chase some ducks around with a stick.
That's our boy, say Stan and Lucian in unison. You and Damien spend the rest of the afternoon happily chasing duckies with sticks. You lose -2 karma for harassing wildlife, but you do get +2 fun and +1 smarts. I will happily take that. Okay, I can see just out of the bottom there that my fun has hit double digits. So maybe I can lean into that a little bit. I'm not gonna fucking bank on it too heavily though. Let's go to the manor. Later, you're snooping around looking for spooky things when you run into a 6-foot wall of impenetrable muscle.
Nothing can scare Dahlia.
Hey, homie, what are you screaming for? This place isn't that scary. What, like a few severed heads and visions of my grandpa screaming in horrendous pain are gonna freak me out? Where I'm from, you can buy that stuff at IKEA. This is, what the hell? Is that me in 20 years? No, I can't lose my buff, terrifying beauty. My swollenness is my best feature. I don't know whether I should be offended or smug that my appearance is your worst fear.
Oh,
Ugh, what are you doing here, daddy's boy? Someone shut off the AC in your private condo? No, came here for the same reason I go anywhere. I wanted to set shit on fire. But apparently this building is flame retardant. I held a blowtorch next to the wooden staircase and nothing happened. It was the scariest shit I've ever seen. No, you tramping around here without makeup is the scariest shit you've ever seen. Ha, burn.
Shut up.
Don't say burn. That word has no power here.
While they argue, you go find the haunted bathroom to take a spooky piss when you hear the sound of a trap being deployed, along with Damien and Dahlia screaming in unison. Take a spooky piss. I don't know why, just thinking about that makes me fucking crack up. You're like, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go take a spooky piss. Just that combination of words, I love it. You turn back and see them trapped in a fish net that appears to have dropped from the ceiling. Standing underneath it are a group of teenagers and a Great Dane. Oh god. Great job, everybody, says the blonde leader looking teen. I knew the clueless crew would catch these crooks no problem. Like, what do you mean, no problem? Asked the skinny stoner teen. Scrooby Dooby and I were scared stiff, and like, we're almost out of dog treats. Ran Reed, says the dog. Wait, the fucking dog talks? Inspecting for the other teen to pass the blunt?
Ah, let us down right now before I stab your eyeballs out and shove them up your asses like anal beads.
Jeepies, cries the redheaded teen. Mr. and Mrs. Guggenheim are really mad that we ruined their plot to drive down the price of this property and resell it for cheap.
Wait, you think we're real estate agents? Gross. You think we're married? Look, whoever you think you've got, it's not us. We're not real estate agents. We're demons. We're way more upfront about the whole eternity of damnable torture than most landlords, and don't bother hiding any of the details in the contract. Oh, well, that's not entirely true. My dads do make a lot of their money by selling off land in the 8th Circle of Hell. What? I can't believe you. Fucking LeVays, always abusing your power and speculating with your crappy land.
It's too late, Guggenheimers, says the nerdy teen. As soon as I find my glasses, we'll tear those stupid masks off your faces and send you to prison. Okay, but seriously, can somebody help me find them? I can't see shit.
Seems like these weirdo teens want to rip Damien and Dahlia's faces off, but you like those faces and want to smooch them. You need to save them, using clueless crew logic. Transform your skull into the head of a real estate agent so you can rip off your own face and present yourself as the true villain. That sounds creative as shit. Point out that it's problematic that these kids invade people's homes, trap them against their will, and rip off their faces without their consent. Who's the real criminal? That sounds like smarts. I'm gonna go with this one because it seems creative. Oh, bold, even better. You quickly perform a powerful and very specific spell that you learned for this exact purpose, and it works. It hurts like a bitch, but it still works. You run out into the hall where Damien and Dahlia are dangling and rip off your face. You don't feel any better, but it's worth the pain. Zoinks, says the stoner teen. It's the real Guggenheimer. What the rock? Screams the dog. You introduced yourself as Alexander Guckenheimer III, an unscrupulous real estate agent whose plan was to drive down the manor's value and buy it at a quarter of its price. Your performance is convincing, and especially since you didn't know this property was owned for sale earlier. Is the persona of this sleazy real estate agent possessing you? Apparently yes. You end up selling the teens on an even spookier haunted mansion on the other side of camp that you didn't even know about. They're especially drawn in by the promise of an enormous kitchen, wraparound background walls, and hallways full of doors that break the laws of physics. You cut down Damien and Dahlia after they leave.
You're in charge now.
That was fucking awesome, homie. The way you just ripped your face off like that with no regard for your personal safety. I can't wait to practice it later.
Such an honorable scout.
Yeah, and I love what you've done with your skull. Like, did you get Botox or something? It really brings out the salesman in your eyes.
Dahlia and Damien stitch your face back on. It's almost as painful as when you first ripped it off. But hey, they're impressed and safe, and you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Fuck yeah.
I hope I don't interrupt any conversations.
Alright, the Fabulous 2, what's up? You look across the campfire to see Damien tenderly touching Milo's face. You go over to learn more about this new, more delicate method of punching. He's fucking tripping off something, isn't he? Oh no, they're doing makeup stuff. I guess that makes more sense. You have such a way with makeup, Damien. It's so vibrant, yet so subtle, all at once. Is this the look that launched 1,000 likes?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's fine, I guess.
Damien, you should take pride in your work, especially when it's this magnificent.
I guess I'm just more used to practicing it myself. Probably can't even tell, but I'm actually wearing makeup right now. I like to go for a smooth red base, a little red blush, and some red eyeshadow.
You know, I didn't notice before, but now that you mention it, I see that it's a masterful job. What a palette is that from? I simply must promote it on my Instagram.
It's actually, I made it.
Will your hidden gifts never end? What's it made from? Let me guess, the blood of his enemies.
Oh, you know, crushed beetles, dirt, demon blood. The usual makeup ingredients.
And is this demon blood?
All me, baby.
I'm not sure whether that makes it more or less concerning. Regardless, you need to start your own makeup brand.
But starting a makeup brand would be against my brand.
And that's great. I know there's more to you than the arson and crimes, Damien. It's time to show the rest of the world too. But you're missing the one thing every brand needs, a name. What will we call your line of luscious makeups? Thank goodness you're there to give the perfect brand name to impress the cutie of your choice, and that brand name is...
Face blood.
Damien's daring dash of depth, for the daring darling in every demon. Nah.
Face blood. Hell yeah! Face blood!
Huh. Damien greatly overcompensating for his sensitive side by leaning into his hyper macho and violent persona. That's different.
Listen, Milo, I made a list of ingredients I need to make my new makeup line a success, and your judgment isn't one of them.
Oh boy.
You said you wanted to support my makeup career by promoting me. You're really going to take that back just because of the amazing name Homie and I chose? Isn't that just pushing me further into my box, further sublimating my more sensitive emotions until they effectively cease to exist?
You are exhausting to be friends with. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Damien takes Milo's phone and begins to livestream the greatest makeup tutorial of all time.
What is up, people of the internet who want to learn how to do makeup so good and so hardcore? Welcome to the product line of your dreams, Face Blood, the first makeup line that openly admits to being 85% blood-based. Our first tutorial is how to apply red face blood makeup all over in such a subtle way that it doesn't look any different than your face usually does, for budgetary reasons. If you don't have a naturally blood-adjacent skin tone, just consider removing the skin from your face. Boom, problem solved. And remember, just because no one can see your makeup doesn't mean it's not really there. The true makeup was inside you all along. Especially when that makeup is blood.
Well, it's not exactly the makeup tutorial of Milo's dreams, but it becomes hugely popular within the demon community, which, at least is a start. Damien finally seems to be on his way to taking ownership of his artistry and his arteries. Boom! Problem solved. Alright. I still hate this not being able to see my stats shit.
Take a minute to think.
Is there like a drink that can reverse this, please? I would really like that. I could give one of those to the lake. I don't know what my other stats are. I just know that my boldness and creativity are currently above 15, which is a very good spot. And I know my fun is in the double digits, so I'm going to keep pushing in on that. I keep leaning into that until, I don't know. I can just barely see it poking out from under there. It's the only stat I can even somewhat kind of see. So it's the only one that I can fucking lean into at this point. You spent the last 5 minutes following Damien around, hearing tales of his exciting exploits, but staring at his butt more than you're actually listening.
And that's why I can never go back to Rome, and why I have beef with all the village people, except for the cop, which is weird because in real life, I often punch cops.
Rad.
Oh, I should show you the badge he sent me after I sent him a video of me singing YMCA while burning down a series of YMCAs. Can never find anything in my camp bag. My dad sent me with so much extra stuff that I can't imagine it ever need while camping. I mean, a tent, a sleeping bag, a compass. When would I ever use any of that? Wait, what's this? Looks like a flashlight, but instead of a light bulb, there's just a fleshy-looking open mouth. My dad must have put this in here for me. But why?
Oh no. Oh dear. You think that maybe while the LeVays were packing Damien's equipment, they dropped some, equipment of their own by complete accident?
I'm a pro camper.
Is it maybe use tinsel? As a mouth, maybe I'm supposed to use it to pre-chew my food before pouring it into my own mouth. Oh god.
Nope. You can't traumatize Damien by telling him he found his dad's sex toy, but you need to think of a valid non-eating usage, and fast. Its mouth isn't for eating, it's for issuing words of comfort and encouragement. It's an emergency pocket friend. It's definitely a flashlight, just a very weird flashlight and nothing else. One of those is charm, but one of them's creative. I feel like the top one's gotta be creative and the bottom one's charm. Like, nope, Charming. What? Wait, I passed the charm check? Okay, fuck it. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I hate this drink so much. I would have much rather gotten a drink that fucked over my stats than the one that doesn't allow me to see them. God damn it. It is fucking stressing me out so goddamn much. I hate this.
No, a pocket friend. Of all the flashlight-shaped things a pocket can contain, a friend is one of the most badass. Friends are almost as metal as enemies.
Damien presses some buttons on the fleshlight, and the mouth begins to move and vibrate.
Speak up, friend. I can't hear you emotionally validating me.
Damien presses more buttons, and to your surprise, the friend does indeed begin to talk, but its vocabulary seems to be limited to, "Oh, yes," it screeches.
Oh, I know what that means. Yes, you're happy my dad's gave you to me to be my new best friend while I'm away at camp.
That's the spot.
Yes, exactly. Camp Spooky is exactly the spot I'm meant to be in at this moment in time for some hardcore adventures.
Harder, harder.
We're like masters of survival.
You're right, new friend. Life does get harder and harder as we go along, doesn't it? Wow, you really do offer some pretty metal wisdom.
The sound of Bhupal's hit song Cover Ghoul fills the air. It's Damien's ringtone. He answers on speakerphone since his hands are still busy with his new friend. "Hello, sweet devil," says the King of Hell. "We were just wondering how things were going at Camp Spooky."
Metal.
Things are going great. Homie and I just discovered the dope-ass friend you sent me to keep me company in case I burned all my other friends to ashes.
"Friend?" asked the other King of Hell. We packed some spiked castanets in case you need to have a music duel, but I'd hardly call those suitable companions."
No, the friend with the flesh-colored mouth who lives in the flashlight.
Oh my. "Oh dear," says the other King of Hell. "So that's where that went. I assumed one of the magma pterodactyls swallowed it whole, but this is so much worse."
Why?
Well, your new friend gets homesick, so the best thing to do is wrap him up, put him at the bottom of your suitcase, and never touch him again."
Okay, Dad, so whatever you say. I'm just glad I got to meet him is all. It's better to have loved than lost.
Yes, loved. Well, we have to go. A new wave of YouTube commenters just arrived, and we have to make sure they're punished appropriately. We love you.
Follow my lead.
Nah, that was strange. True friendship sometimes means binding your friend and shoving them into the bottom of a suitcase. Guess we have to support each other now, homie.
Lucky you. Let's just hope you're a better friend than a fuckable silicone tube. You need +2 fun and +1 creativity. Dope.
So many options. This is already hard.
I don't know what my stats are anymore. Let's go fun again. Fuck it. You find Damien standing on the pier, throwing matches into the water and saying some pretty creative swears.
Soggy eel tits! I came to this camp to kick ass and start fires, but how am I supposed to start any fires when there's all this bullshit water here for people to throw on them? I mean, that's what I was thinking, but then I had an idea. I'm gonna set the lake on fire. I'll teach you to sit here being all wet and non-combustible.
Fight me, dude.
That's right, you fucking lake. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you because I intend to set you on fire. No, what? Why are you staring at me like that, you body of fucking water? You think just because all your hydrogen has already expended its volatile energy by reacting with oxygen, you're not flammable? Well, you're right. See what I'm up against here, homie? But I can't give up hope. After all, Rome wasn't burned in a day. It took a lot of barbarians a long time to do it. Hey, yeah, all I really need is a little help. But I know this is a pretty intimate request, but would you help me set this lake on fire?
You thought you'd never asked, and luckily, you've got the perfect plan. Kill 300 Vikings so you can have 300 Viking funerals at once. Humiliate the lake with the sickest burn of all time. Excuse me. Also, kill 300 Vikings. That sounds pretty bold.
That's crazy
Yep.
enough to work.
You mean, in order to start a big fire, we have to do a big murder? Why isn't every plan like this?
You and Damien put on your murder suits and go out a killin'. You find a Viking melee already in progress and totally crash it. Damien, true to form, rides into the fray on a horse made of guns and starts crumpling up Vikings and feeding them to each other. The Vikings, for their part, do a pretty good job of eating all of Damien's bullets and shitting out battle axes. At the height of the melee, everyone is breathing fire, dunking each other in vats of acid, and grabbing tanks by the gun barrels so they can beat each other over the head with them. But all good things must come to an end, and eventually you pack up the corpses of your enemies in a big sack and drag them back to camp. When you get back, you realize you miscounted. You accidentally harvested 312 Viking corpses. Whoopsie.
Ah, nice. We call that a murderer's dozen. Anyway, let's slap these bad boys on some long ships, fill them up with flammables, and shoot flaming arrows at them. I'm so hard I can't stand up straight.
Not so fast, goes a surly voice from behind you. You turn around to find an army of 9,000 pissed off Vikings standing there. You think you can just drive your gun horse, kill a murderer's dozen of our best fighters, set them on fire, and not have a huge fucking party with us afterwards?
That's Damien style, baby.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
You party so hard with all the Vikings that you almost forget to set all those corpses on fire. When the smoke clears, you've all learned a valuable lesson about murderers. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. My god, this shit's
Got some
fucking great.
marshmallows? If anyone wants some.
Ah yes, my fabulous group. My fabulous duo. You notice something strange. Damien isn't fucking with the campfire at all, and Milo is looking at a phone other than their own. You've got to get a closer look.
I just don't get it. I'm putting my heart and soul into this YouTube thing. I'm not getting any responses. Is something wrong with my videos? Are they no good?
No, of course not, darling. Your content is fantastic, especially this one here. Cut crease with the blood of your enemies Cut crease with the blood of your enemy's prom makeup tutorial. So fetch. It's your demeanor that's the problem. You need a complete personality rebranding, and completely overhauling other people's personalities is what I do best. For example, perhaps instead of opening your videos with, "What's up, noobs? Let's fuck up some foundation," you could say, "Let's put some of that inner beauty on the outside." No. I want a fucking beauty guru out there to start their videos up with, "What's up, noobs? Let's fuck up some foundation." Like, yeah, nah, they'd get demonetized fucking instantly, but also, it'd be pretty dope, and I might actually watch the video. Like, I'm not gonna watch a fucking beauty video otherwise.
That sounds really stupid.
Right? Like, no, fucking standard beauty shit? Nah. Listen, I'll watch a beauty video if you're gonna tell me you're gonna fuck up some foundation, alright? I'm in. But you really should be scripting your videos to be more watchable. Scripting your videos. Ew. Ew. Oh, why not give your followers a cute little name? That way they can identify with you and bring in more individuals to watch your channel. Like a hive mind. No. No, I'm not with that either. Maybe you could call them the Damiacs. Ugh. Or the very obsessed with makeups. Ugh. It's even worse. Just make sure it's short enough to be used as a hashtag. Well, that last one definitely doesn't work, Milo. That's what really gets the ball rolling.
Listen up, noobs.
What about the fuckholes? That's what I've been calling my viewers all this time anyway.
Yes! Yes! Hell yeah. Now that is a fucking fandom name right there. The fuckholes. Hell yeah. I would be honored to be a part of the fuckholes.
What's up, fuckholes?
I'm like, yes, I'm in. See, Damien, bruh, top tier YouTuber. But that doesn't sound very advertiser friendly. It isn't. Not at all.
Who gives a shit? Look, Milo, I know you're trying to help, but all these ideas are super uncool and not metal at all.
Also, not Milo. Damien is like rich. He's a prince of hell. He's very rich. He doesn't need that. He doesn't need that ad revenue. What does he give a shit? You know? Call him fuckholes. Open up with saying you're gonna fuck up some foundation. Do it. Hey, I'm helping you get subscribers, not act like a little red punk. People don't like metal. They like being reassured that their insignificant existences have value. No, we like metal. It's vital to mortals to find communities and feel important before they die. That's what influencers are for. But we also like metal. Great, thanks Milo, that got fucking dark. Maybe now's the time for you to offer one of your patented, unsolicited ideas on how to boost Damien's channel. You should take inspiration for your brand from a more successful brand, like Milo's. Just try to be more like Milo. In the end, you can't spell Damien without Milo. You want a brand that spells metal. Forget about online branding and go back to offline branding, with a branding iron. Hell yeah.
Well, that's crazy enough to work.
Fuck yeah, I love it.
That makes absolutely no sense.
So, who needs sense when you have a branding iron?
Facts. But that won't do anything for your YouTube channel at all. It's not as if you can physically brand subscribers who only connect with you digitally.
What a noob.
Hey, check it out. eBay's full of branding irons. Looks like some slaughterhouse just went out of business. Fucking noobs. Your loss is my gain.
And last I checked, people don't particularly like being branded on their naked flesh.
Holy shit, this one brand's in the shape of a skull and crossbones. Wait, here's one that just says, fuck you.
Damien, are you even listening to me?
What? No, fuck off. I didn't even know you were still here.
You clearly aren't taking my advice seriously at all.
You're right, I'm not.
Fine, I am leaving.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
But if your channel goes downhill because it turns out people aren't into being branded, don't come crying to me.
That's
Nah,
Damien style,
there's about a
baby.
branding iron off eBay. I'm never gonna have a reason to cry again.
Milo lives in a huff. Damien immediately turns to you and starts discussing logo designs for his new branding iron. It's a very fun bonding experience, and hey, maybe when his order ships, you'll get to be the first person Damien brands as his own. Honestly, I'm into it. Hey, can I reverse this shit, please? Hey Juan, where's the drink that fucking shows me my stats? Just in time, I've prepared a bunch of drinks, have no idea what they do, wizard in training, whatever. Stay away from the bad stuff. I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff. No, get out of the bad. Get out of the bad. Where am I? No. No. That's a bold one. I know that's boldness. The phobia shots. Fuck yeah. Phobia shots, yep. Overcome your fears, drink them, bold. I'll take it.
Okay, but I get tipsy very fast.
Ugh. Okay. There were two fucking very negative ones in there.
I hope I choose correctly.
And like at this point, I'm just, boosting my stats. I know I have pretty high fun. I know I have very high boldness and decently high creativity. Like, boldness I got fucking on lock. Creativity and fun I have a pretty good amount of. And now I'm going to spend these last 2 days trying to boost up charm. And like, I think we'll be pretty good there. That day at the Camp Dome, you all played the classic children's game The Floor is Lava, with a twist. The floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Homie, your hair looks great. It does. You get +2 charm from a nice compliment. Later, you stop by the Dome to look for a can of Pringles you left there, but you accidentally get drafted into the Dome Battle Royale that happens every Tuesday. The rules are simple. Join a team of 3, lock the door to the Dome, fight to the death. 400 warriors have entered the Camp Dome today. Only 3 will leave alive. Hopefully, you'll be one of those 3. Hopefully, you will find your Pringles.
Knives.
Yes, murder baby, eat my ass.
Luckily for you, you managed to get Damien and Arvi as your teammates. They're killing it, literally. These two really seem to thrive in extreme violence. I know, they're my 2 favorites.
Fuck yeah.
And stay down. God, fuck yes. I haven't killed 2 guys with the same crossbow bolt in a while. The trick is to line it up just right and aim for the eye socket. So sick. Kinda unimaginative if you ask me. I just killed an entire team by eating them alive. Just me, a fork, and my fucking fists.
Are you gonna finish that?
OMG, I went through such an eating people alive phase. Did you know that a normal human can survive someone eating their face, but they'll die if you eat their brain?
Damien, did you just call this my no-scope crossbow double kill headshot unimaginative? Are you kidding me? I am carrying this team.
Get good!
We're only in the diamond skill tier because of my battle rage massacre at the start of the game. That was a 12 kill streak.
Bullshit. I've gotten way more kills than you, and mine are way sicker. I lit my chainsaw on fire, RV. You should be taking notes.
Bros, calm down. Just look at it this way. You're both way better murderers than Homie. He hasn't even gotten one kill this whole game. Lol. It's true. You haven't killed any enemies yet. I thought you killed one person, but then you realized that you just lulled them to sleep with your gentle, non-lethal punches. You can't look like a pacifist in front of these two adorable psychopaths. Impress your friends with your raddest technique for indiscriminate murder. Tobacco use is one of the leading causes of death in our modern society, so beat the shit out of your enemies with cigarettes. In the words of Theodore Roosevelt, speak softly and tie an angry badger and 5 loaded guns to the end of a big stick.
I like the sound of that. I love dangerous animals, especially when they're tied to sticks and duct taped to guns. That's a kind of romantic, homie.
Hot. You quickly scavenge the dome and find all the raw materials you need. You create the unholy combination of stick, badger, and gun. The ultimate spear of death is born. With the spear in your hand, you are filled with the dark, evil, primal power. You lose consciousness as your body is lost to the trance of battle. You cannot see, you cannot think, but you can hear. And all you hear is the rattle of death, the cries of a rabid badger, and the spurt of exploding heads all around you. 2 hours later, Morty the Minotaur is smoking a cigarette right outside the dome. The smell of blood and death mingle with his cigarette fumes.
From the darkness I come.
Hail and well met, BFF. Are we still on to crash Camp Spooky's Battle Royale? You know I adore ruining their summer camaraderie. No! Don't go in there, Dimitri. I barely got out of my life, okay? I can't stand losing you. Morty, my dear cherished BFF. What monster could possibly scare a half-man, half-bull with your strength and girth? Homie's in the dome, and he was way out of my league, okay? Never seen anything like it. I was so scared that I got a half-chub. He had this awesome weapon. It was like a stick, but way more dangerous than a normal stick. I don't know how else to describe it. It's horrible. Homie is truly a terrifying warrior. Come, BFF. Let's leave this foul place and take a hot bath together. While Morty and Dimitri are bathing, you have an awesome time murdering everyone. You win the Battle Royale, your friends love you. And it turns out the Badger is a licensed accountant. Badger does your taxes for you and you gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. See, I love this shit like that at the end where it's just like, oh hey, here's a random excuse to give you an extra fucking stat. And it's just some crazy bullshit. I fucking love this game. Oh god. This game fucking rules. Alright, one last dome. One last dome. Let's go. You're enjoying a generic off-screen activity when suddenly...
Hey, noob.
Homie, you are literally exactly the monster I was hoping to see. I think I finally figured out how to lure out the wildfire. After all, 3rd time's the charm. Plus, I don't think I've ever seen anyone's schemes or problems or situations last more than 3 interactions.
Nice. You think back on your interactions at Camp Spooky and Spooky High and agree that yes, conversations on a topic tend to happen either completely randomly or at most 3 times.
We try to prove I'm metal, but we already know I'm metal. We try to prove I'm reckless and dangerous, we all know I am. The problem is that those are qualities on the inside. They aren't objectively measurable. I need to do something that is categorically, at its core, all of those things. And ideally something that the old me, that RV and Dahlia think is dead, would have done all the time. You can't lure fire with fire, so that's out. Which means my second most tried and true activity is on the table. Crimes! Here we go, crime time, crime time, crime time, yeah! I'm psyching myself up because it's fun, not because I've begun to doubt that I'm really metal and reckless and cool since the wildfire still won't appear to me.
Yeah, that was convincing.
What crime do you think I should do? Not because I don't know enough about crime or I'm not a crime expert, the best criminal ever, just because you've been a good hype person for me, so I want you to feel included.
Yet again, another very convincing show of confidence from Damien. But if your spicy red crush needs a little extra push, you're happy to help him out. You suggest the perfect crime. A heist. It's time to steal someone's heart. The most popular crime among Gen Z, piracy. That's a smart answer. I feel like that's my lowest stat out of them all. So we're gonna go heist. If I fail, I fail. Charming. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. Totally gonna steal the shit out of someone's heart. Hey, homie, since you're the person in closest proximity, do you mind if I steal your heart?
you can't think of anything you would enjoy more, you tell him as much, but not in those exact words because you don't want to seem like a simp.
Awesome! First step to any good heist is assembling an awesome team to help me out. This is Chef Jacques Cousteau, expert pastry maker and chocolatier, able to craft the sexiest, most delicious aphrodisiacs out of any ingredients. Ho ho ho!
Cousteau laughs while twirling his coiffed mustache.
And Sally Salacious, a cunning linguist who can flirt filthy in any language.
Sally whispers something into your ear. You have no idea what she's saying because it's in Croatian, but it sounds super dirty.
And last but not least, Marco Debonair, a buff bodybuilder who knows all the ins and outs of the human anatomy, if you know what I mean.
You think you do, and Marco's exaggerated wink confirms it.
Okay, we're going to huddle together and come up with a plan to steal your heart. No eavesdropping.
You wait excitedly as the heist team whispers together and then scatters as Damien swaggers over to you.
Hey, gorgeous. Is there a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants.
I love how quickly everyone's shenanigans go to shit around here.
I thought you were going to be a badass and try to lure out the wildfire. Why are you over here just hitting on homie?
What? I'm not doing that at all. Committing a crime. I'm stealing homie's heart.
That's adorable. Of course the wildfire doesn't appear to people who are adorable. Yeah, I've stolen organs from homie before, but literally, now that's a crime.
You know what? I'm not even that worried about it anymore. We've had a good time on our adventures, and at the end of the day, isn't that what being a badass is all about? Wonder if the wildfire will ever appear to me, though. Have I really changed that much?
You don't have an answer to that question. Only Damien does. You may not be ready to settle it. All you know is that you're glad you can be there for him while he figures it out. In a horny capacity. You also gain +2 boldness, +1 smarts for your efforts. Hell yeah. We wrapped up that plot line. Let's get our secret ending. Let's go. Fuck yeah, we're finishing off the playthrough with the secret ending. You love to see it. Damien, my boy.
Sure thing.
You go to check on Damien since he's been a bit blue after being owned repeatedly by Dahlia and Aravi.
Hey, homie. Tell me honestly, do you think I've lost it? I haven't found the wildfire anywhere.
I'm a spicy red adult.
I mean, I used to be the spicy red adult.
You're pretty sure no one ever called him that, but sure.
And now, I like it. Having found myself. Being more than just firing crimes feels good. But I also feel I've lost myself a bit. Or I'm not the person I used to be anymore.
You grab Damien's hand. You tell him it's not like that. Growing up and changing takes courage. You admire him, and growing up does not mean necessarily losing who you used to be, if you don't want to.
So you meant I haven't found the wildfire, because the wildfire has been inside me all along.
Well, it's actually because it doesn't exist, hence it can't literally be found, but yeah, sure, what Damien said too.
Damien is back.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Damien forever. The wildfire's within me. Time to unleash it.
The fire was inside of me all along.
Then he proceeds to start a wildfire indeed. Damn. Quite the image. You like the new version of Damien, but passionate, fiery Damien. You like the new version of Damien, but passionate, fiery Damien is a version of Damien you like too. And that night, you discover yet another new side of Damien, the fucking the brains out of homie version of him. Yeah, that one is definitely good too. Hell yeah. I love it. That was great. That was fucking great. Honestly, that's gotta be the best way to end it off. That was great. Oh, what's my new thing? What? It said I unlocked new thing. How can you say I unlocked new thing, but you don't give me new thing? What the hell, game? But regardless, yes. That's gonna wrap it up for the playthrough now. There's clearly so much more you can do with this game. Just that menu alone, it shows you like I only saw like a sixth of like all the secret endings there are in this game. Like there's so many more. This game has a lot to offer, but I just wanted to get like at least one good ending for each character. I'm probably gonna play a good amount of this offline as well, off screen anyway. I love these games. They're phenomenal. Like, they're great games. I love them. They're just fucking silly, goofy, good times. They don't try to be anything more than that, and they're just, yeah, puts a smile on my face playing these games. It honestly does. I love it. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna do it for this playthrough. Thank you to anyone watching. It's all much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever it is I play next. But until then, peace.